Usual deployment into the B bomb site. 3-2 split on Broken Wall and in drop, but already being shut down by Cloud9. 2 kills for them, no responses at all until just now when Little Man picks up a kill outside of drop. But even then, he'll be quickly traded off, and Virtus left standing in a 1v4, basically in an impossible situation. It will be Cloud9 that take the first round of the season. As mentioned previously, Automatic sits up front and ready to destroy this as they do push their way in. He's going to go up front, but no! It comes in a little bit too quickly for his own taste here, and not only that too, but Little Man with a nice swing, he's going to get one, and Pollo chimes in for his second against Skadoodle. It's all been cleared out, and now Shroud and Stewie have to go for a rushed rotation over here to the A-bomb site. They'll arrive here, but still, the odds are certainly stacked against them, and Shroud's not even going to be able to pick up a kill at all here. It's down to Stewie. He'll just roll right out, pick up the one kill, trying to retreat, but the Molotov goes inside. It will not let him go anywhere. Well, Cloud9 did not fully bot on the rotation. In fact, they've been able to read that it's going back over here towards the B bomb site. 1-for-1 first to drop, but Stewie, again, misreads the peak. It allows Little Man to push his way back out there. He's going to be able to pick up the control of the bomb site here. It will still be a 3v3, and Shroud's moving in really quickly. He's going to be able to find the bomb planter. Bomb doesn't even go down. They've only got 12 seconds left, and they still need to find a plant at some point here. Toy sneaks in there, is able to retrieve it. He will get this on the ground, but he's being flanked out. He doesn't realize it. Automatic picks up one. Little Man with the trade. He's got a headshot angle against the second player here, but he's very low himself. Down at 22 HP, still trying to hold himself back from this position, but now it gets a little bit tense here as they know exactly where he's at, and he hasn't accounted for Skadoodle wrapping on the right side yet. And in fact, he's going to be the one to grab the kill. The rest of Rush, again, they're really just waiting for them to get some progress on Broken Wall, where Little Man can safely push out, but Molotov's all inside. There's nowhere safe for him to go. He's got to go to this window position. It's the only safe corner in the room, and Automatic's looking for him, but he can't actually seem to find him. He's still safe in this corner, to a relative sense anyway, at 28 HP, but he's kept himself alive, and now he's going to get pushed by 3 different players. They get that, but they've left the Broken Wall exposed, so Stewie's got to go huge here. 1 for him, 2, 3, and 4! Stewie destroys the entire push. The rotations are going to be a little bit far off this time, however, from Cena, as they're both fully committed over towards A. 3 in the B site, though. 1 for 2, now 2 for 2, as Shroud picks up another kill from back over here behind the tree boost spot. He's waiting for another one to peek, but misses the spray. Hasn't spotted the play just yet, but Automatic needs to strike here soon. Both have kits, so they have a decent amount of time to play with, but nicely sunk by Virtus. He's going to be able to grab the immediate kill after being flashed out by Automatic. Rush, however, back to the basics in terms of these B pushes here. A fairly standard play into the site. They look for Stewie first off. He fails to get any of the kills onto these players. Now nothing. Boosted up on top of the tree position. Skadoodle and Shroud have thankfully been able to trade out the kills quite nicely, but now drop positions coming back in as Shroud and Skadoodle trade out 2 more frags. It's down to Virtus, and unfortunately he's in a very held back position, so now that he's been pushed out,
you know, not non-roster issues, the Cloud9 just groups up towards B. It's going to be a simple smoke and a double flash for Skadoodle to get them out, you know, Stewie out there. And
Rush,
3 down drop.
Russia being fairly passive at this, not moving in, but they don't realize that they've been flanked over there. Back over there behind the statue. It's 2 for 1 to start us off. Little Man found a single trade, but that seems so far to be it. Toy and Virtus don't really have a hope in the world now, especially just Toy stuck in his smoke. He can hear those shots going off, but he can't seem to find his way out of the smoke as he's hiding in the corner by Chicken Coop. Finally, patience pays off to a certain degree. He's going to get a second one. Toy's trying to make the best of a bad situation. He's actually got this down to a 1v2, and he kind of has this one isolated, but now the Broken Wall player's out in the open. They're leaping around with the knife. That's actually could prove to be a bad thing, as now this is a 1v1 down at 19 HP. It is Shroud trying to clutch. 1 bullet left in the clip there for Toy, and he's hoping it to be a headshot, but no, he doesn't even get to fire it off, as Shroud will just take him down so that they can try to play for the win if they can upset in this round. But unfortunately, first kill of the round goes to Stewie. He's able to pick that one up. Automatic swinging out, but here's Blade. 1, 2 kills now with the shotgun, aiming for a third, and he's going to get it, but it's not the initial target he was looking for. Skadoodle is pushed back, and it seems like this gambit may have worked out. Virtus is now going to swing back in. That kills Stewie on the flank by the drop position, and now it's down to Skadoodle in a 1v3, but he's not out of this one just yet either. He knows there's one hiding in the corner, and he's got 2 players very low. Virtus is at 4 HP. Blade not much better off at 13. There's the first kill. The highest target is sitting up here. He gets that headshot, but Virtus.
But they do have drop control, and Automatic gets in a really good position here. So it looks like they'll probably take B.
They will be able to get a pop flash out outside, but Little Man nicely played. He's recovering this, and now up to 3 kills in this drop position. Perfectly played by him, and that's essentially killed it now. These last 2 are going to try to push out towards Broken Wall, but while their flashbang is going to hit him, Skadoodle only gets that 1 singular frag.
So it could just keep their economy very low no matter what.
But we do have the drop play coming in, but it's going to be an A split, and oh my goodness, Rush, we're not expecting this one at all. It goes so well, and it's not only this too, but look at how aggressive Automatic is being. He swings out, gets himself a second kill. He's low out, so he'll have to pull back, but Virtus, the only player on this site, is going to get 1, and he'll be done directly after that from the ramp position. Try for this pinch again. This is the same type of setup. They're moving in towards it. Automatic again going out the same path, but he doesn't check the doorway, so Virtus will get the advantage here. Shroud, thankfully, is the second player to support in there, so he'll catch the trade, but Toy comes in on his flank and takes him down. Now the rest, they do try for this A pinch, but Rush, thankfully, quickly. They've been able to counter out the drop portion of it, so they're going to be fast on the rotate here. They get up to the site before the members of Cloud9 are really even pushing out through the alleyway just yet. So Toy, thankfully for the guys on C9, they will have a Molotov to force him outside of the balcony. He'll be down below, but he's got a headshot angle against two of these players. Everything falls to Skadoodle now, and he's in a 1v4. So Rush's decision to save and have the extra gunpowder here has worked out brilliantly. So Cloud9 now are actually being given a whole lot of free reign over this. Instead, are going to play the active defense when it comes to the site itself. Toy's already started to rotate back up, but they're paying attention. You can see to the split this time, since they have been fond of doing it. Toy just spraying in there, getting some decent damage out of the Shroud and nothing, but no kills this time. They're allowed to cross for free. Stewie is even going to pick up the kill against Blade on the site, and automatic goes inside of the shed and immediately kills two. He's swinging out for another. Toy is still looking for his first kill. He's been hanging out this door for the last 30 seconds or so, but he cannot get anything, and now it falls to Pollo. 1v5. If he can clutch this out, it would be an absolute miracle, but it's not meant to be. Automatic. It's a nice 4K to close out map number 1 here. Already, Little Man finding the first kill with Skadoodle on a trade. Little Man trying to play up close contact here by the garage, but it's not working out. Pollo is now down at 7 HP. So the guys from C9 do manage to brute force their way through it, but they need to be a bit cautious here because there is Virtus to worry about coming out on a potential flank. Cloud9 have halted themselves here for right now, and they are shifting forward. Virtus specifically moving in, but they're watching for that. However, it's not going to matter. Virtus with a beautiful one-tap against Stewie there. Does take him down with the headshot. Now we're in a 2 versus 3. The last CT remaining beyond Virtus, Blade, has rocked himself over to Z as well. But in the meantime of all of this happening, Cloud9 has successfully pushed their way into the vents. And Shroud, waiting up on the boost at 7 HP, has picked up a kill. But Blade will trade that. Now it's down to Blade clutching this 1v2. He has a kit. He actually has a smoke to give him a little bit more momentum here too. But he has no idea in terms of where these players are positioned in the bomb site. He can only take a guess based on his own experience here. And as he does move in, he gets the peek from Skadoodle. It's actually a tap onto him as well, bringing him to 40 HP. The other player is still stuck inside over there on the other side of the checker room behind the box. So he'll move in, and this is the flawless position too. So this is going to be essentially impossible for Blade to actually clutch out. But here's where that smoke comes in. He's going to dive into it. He'll stick it, and now can they get him? He's down at 35. One more bullet's needed. 6, and he does not defuse the bomb. It's so close though.
Yeah, and they throw initial mid nades, trying to bait out whatever they can. Stewie going out A right now.
Oh.
Dies so quickly to Blade to try to make that fake. The B push happens and nothing trades. Now Virtus in the site alone. Gets a nice kill on Skadoodle. That's the Mac 10er. No trade available, and now he's able to hold strong, and it's 2v4. And this should be a pretty clean round by Rush.
In fact, Blade already finding one of the last 2 kills there. That's automatic gone down. It's nothing that has to attempt to ace this if he wants to continue to push Cloud9 forward and stop Rush from once again winning the initial gun round. Same thing happened back over on Cobblestone too. He's taking it slow though, sneaking his way in, even breaking the vents there. Throw them off a little bit. It's actually distracted Virtus quite a bit. He'll cross, though, into the tree room. He needs to go for a full check as Toy is waiting there on top. He'll still be flashbanged a couple of times here, but he's ready for it when they do go for the cross. Just not able to connect the kill. Stewie gets a little bit lower to 48 HP. They're pushing up close, though, and it's automatic. That finishes the job against Toy. He'll take him down. More starting to flush in through the vents, and it's a fast push, too. Now, Skadoodle finding Virtus in the open. They haven't checked this left side of the site, so Little Man's going to be able to chime in for not 1, but 2 kills here. He'll hunt for the 3rd against Shroud as he's trying to push towards it. Finally, I think Little Man runs out of ammo, so Shroud is going to take him out. But again, with those trades, it's opened up another chance for Rush to try to clutch this one out. They're down to a 2v3. They don't have a whole lot of utility with which to get back into the site, but they can certainly attempt it. However, there's a player that's coming into the flank now, automatic, sneaking his way in through Z that could put a stop to all of this before it even begins, and he'll walk right up. The player in heaven, he's prepared for that frag, and now Pollo is stuck between a rock and a hard place.
But Blade's going to be in a tough spot trying to hold off here, especially once the smoke dissipates. He might just be caught out.
Blade's actually just going to push himself right back in there. The flashbang works, but he doesn't realize that nothing is sitting directly behind him there when he moves in, so he misses that crucial piece of information, and he's going to go down pretty quickly. Pollo is able to find one from up on top, but promptly does fall back and retreat, which will give over control of the site, but at least they were able to keep it 4-4. Not only this too, but some extra Molotov damage was just done back over there too, to I think it was either automatic or Shroud. There's 3 guys sitting between 20 and 35 HP now, and they're very low. Skadoodle is the only one left at full HP currently, so this is not going to be an impossible retake at all for the players on Rush. Skadoodle, he's waiting for the peek out though, and Little Man's going to walk right into his crosshair. There's one. There's the second against Toy as he pushes his way up highway, and I think that'll be the signal to fall back and save, if they can even do so, which they won't. Skadoodle will get the 3rd and final kill.
If you look at an opera like Guardian, you look at an opera like Device or Fallen, SK just, runs, gets a quick clean pick as they 4-1 towards B. Little Man just gets caught out. Just jumping Cloud9 players, very tough to kill. So 5v2.
And we will see if Rush on this last buy are able to put a second round up on the board. If it makes it a 13-2 half, a little bit, one less, or one more round, I should say, for Cloud9. But already they're just pushing their way out. They're not even really scared to push out onto A anymore through smokes or whatever's in their way. Nothing taking this super ballsy position, although he is going to go down to that. Little Man grabs the kill. Virtus with another one, so they might actually drop the round here now. They're still split up, and there's Toy finding one more that was inside of the site. Automatic gets it. Skadoodle's still here, though. And the bomb is going to fully rotate over here, but Toy going jumping over the big red box. That won't work out so well. Skadoodle grabs that shot. He'll look for his next target by the truck position, but there's one more pushing a little bit closer up. Thankfully, he took the long route, wrapping back over around towards the quad side here. And Shroud is now grouped up, but Poyo, he will grab that kill. He spotted the guy on truck. This is Skadoodle now, alone in the 1v3. He'll basically just try to be as mobile as possible. Gets that kill into Poyo. He's able to fall back now and try to plant this bomb, although the Molotov is going to delay it for a few moments. No peek at the truck angle just yet. And he could absolutely clutch this now with the way that Rush are approaching this one. Planning it in your safe position, mollying off the truck angle to try and prevent Virtus from pushing it, but I think he's already past that, so that's not going to stop him. I'm not 100% sure if he spotted Little Man, and he's also got to be cautious of an A flank since he's been in here for so long. It's certainly a possibility, but no, he's got Little Man jumping in, and no! Virtus legs Skadoodle. It's not enough to get the kill. The Rush probably just going to turn this into an A hit, and a fairly standard one at that. Flashbangs go in, but actually they don't really connect that well. So Little Man grabs the first frag, and then we see Automatic going down too. They may have a chance yet to try and pick up this second half pistol here. And Skadoodle, as he hangs back, he'll swing out wide, but that's going to bring him down to 11 HP. Reinforcements on the way, but there's a nice one tap from Skadoodle. It takes down Toy. Some more damage being done to these guys as they do move in across the Ray main, but Little Man on the peak puts an end to Skadoodle before he can do anything else. We're up on top there. Nothing trying to push his way back in, but more frags continue to roll in for Rush here, and Nothing will just get pummeled by the remaining members.
So they just say, hey, let's just end it right now, essentially.
They are going to be spotted actually transitioning in the checkers, though, as the guys from the side of Rush do try to force their way into the B bomb site yet again here. There's a 1-for-1 trade on it initially, but then Automatic taps in for another one here, and he's going to look for one more, but actually that's a messy spray with the UMP. Toy is able to find him. Shroud thankfully still holding in checkers, but he's got to do double duty now, watching out for both the T-Hall's push and this event's push. The Molly's going to prove too much to deal with here. He takes him down, but then Stewie running up through mid there, takes out Toy, and now it comes down to Blade. The 1v2, a UMP in hand, and already being down at 40 HP. Not only this too, but they haven't peeked into that corner, and a flawless pop flash from Stewie. Look, utility's probably the worst thing about this. They're very limited in that fact, and they've already used one of their smokes to try and get over boost here, but Automatic, he's going to be waiting on top of the sandbags here with a moment to strike. Nothing moves in, and he actually is able to sneak off that kill despite them expecting it, and one of their players, Vert, is being pre-fired into that angle. Automatic player hiding in a smoke moments ago is tapping into some incredible damage here. Blade being down to 12 HP after that one, and more than swinging out. Toy takes the position, but Virtus thankfully pushes on top before Automatic can do anything else. He moves in for the shed, takes Automatic down, and things I imagine are going to slow down a bit here. A 2-1 split for the 3 remaining members of C9, with Rush just taking casual control of mid, but not really moving out from it just yet.
Yeah, 3 versus 4. Automatic, misplayed that a little bit. I think he maybe thought the smoke was going to last a little bit longer. It dissipates, and he's kind of out into the open, so he's not able to just get an initial frag to kind of surprise somebody. Stewie pop flashes in A main, blinds himself, and now it looks like Rush is just going to group up towards A, but Stewie's here with support from White Truck, so they're actually overplaying this a bit. Skadoodle's definitely, more A support than he is B support.
As they do move in, there's Stewie and Skadoodle both chiming in for a single kill. Now, Stewie does fall back down. However, it looks like Skadoodle's going to get aggressive. He won't really wait for his teammate to immediately come into support, but that's a good thing, too, because now, look, they've got this last man alive isolated. They've got him stuck between a rock and a hard place, and, well, regardless of this, they're defusing the bomb anyway, so they'll sneak it in there, and Cloud9 will just shut this one down. 16 rounds, another easy map victory here for Cloud9 against Rush.